Yo, bro. This is the Intermix show on Sadior Radio, the station that is more than music. You know, got on the plane. I've considered like, hey, maybe I just pop to Miami, and I feel like everyone's been going to Miami, so it's like starting. The prices seem to be starting to go up. Seem to have started to go up.
I gotta check on some LA shit. I definitely want to go to Cali.
Mm-hmm.
Like too much shit going on down there to not pop up and fuck shit up. Like just too much. To not take that trip. Yeah, then I like to take that trip. Like I should have just. But yeah, definitely gotta take a trip this summer. Either that or yeah, ain't neither nothing. You gotta take a trip. You gotta take a trip. Leave time.
Well, because then I'm fully vaccinated. Been vaccinated for a little less than a month now. So I'm still managing. Um, I didn't really have any difficulties after getting the second one. Um, I mean, I had like a slight fever the next day at work, and I felt a little fatigued. But I mean, my sleeping pattern is horrible right now, so I kind of contributed to that. And in fact, I had some soul food, so I had to itis like a mug that day at work. So you know what I mean. I ain't gonna really say it was the vaccine that did it. Ooh, 3 ball, but so I'm fully vaccinated.
Hey,
I mean,
do you feel better?
Do I feel protected? I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, I still can get corona. It's just supposed to limit the possibility of hospitalization.
And you know, it's crazy. I was telling my mom. My mom was telling me some shit. She was like, she had got the shot.
Oh, she got both?
Yeah, she got her too, and she was like, well, yeah, it really don't kick in until like 2 weeks later after the second shot.
Yeah, I heard that
and
too.
I said,
Yeah.
okay, stop.
Like the protection, the booster.
Stop. If you take these, first of all, because we talked about this shit before.
Yeah.
Now we're on the other side, people. You take the shot, you still gotta wear your mask. You take the second shot, you still gotta wear your mask. Even if you take the second shot, it takes 2 weeks for it to kick in. Meaning, after you take that second shot,
I think
you could get the virus while it's building up in your system.
But it should have been. It should have been building. It should have been building from the first one.
But I don't
basically,
think
it's supposed to give you that extra guard. So that first one is supposed to put you at like a 60% protection, right. And that last one is supposed to put you in the 90 percentile. But then I don't think it's 99 or nothing like that.
The 2 weeks do what? That's when the full protection finally kicks in, or is that when?
Yeah, it might it's the booster. It's like
so
the second one is like a booster. It's the add-on to get you right.
If you had 90% and the COVID hit you at 200%, you're still fucked.
You're 40% fucked up.
You're still fucked at the end of the day. So my thing, and I heard they're making a pill for us. My thing is just wait it out or just don't get it.
Yeah.
They do this shit all the time. They come up with a virus sign. They force it to us. They try to make it catch. They try to make the people panic. They did it with the Ebola. They did it with all these other diseases. They did it with all these other diseases until this is the only thing that caught on. They say, oh my goodness, it's going to the rapid rate. Oh my goodness, it's going to the rapid rate. People are dying. This, that, and the third. So now they trying to get under control. And now they got the people panicking. So now they got these niggas. Finally something that worked that got the people panicking. That we can do what we want to. Now we can tell them to stay at home. Now we can force this. Now we can force that. Now they can see this. Now this happens. Now this, you know what I mean? Certain stuff they want us to see. Certain things that they put in place to happen. And I believe COVID is one of those things. They finally found something.
I mean, at this point, COVID ain't going nowhere.
No, it's not. Especially with the impact it's had.
Now we gotta wear these masks. The second of that, I mean, it made it seem like traveling is better now, but I still don't feel safe traveling. I mean, I feel a little better with the belief I am protected to a degree, but
that shot make a super person,
nah.
like a superhuman. Like, you ain't superhuman, nigga.
So I mean,
because you got that shot, I mean you can't get shot. Fuck moving.
they can shoot you, yeah. But I was protected. Nah, not from this 48, 38, 44, 40. Yeah, that's a bad job.
Yeah.
It's bad to get shot like after you got this. Your arm already hurt.
Yeah. And then you go whole start putting symptoms and then you find out you got it.
Yo, I'll be hurt.
Y'all just got my fucking.
I'm
Then you
like,
gotta stay home.
I'm gonna be like, y'all did this to me. Ooh, had to bang bang that.
And this was the setup for the beginning. Y'all motherfucker set us up. You set us up.
Like y'all knew what this shit was gonna do.
I
Government,
knew it was
man.
gonna happen. So that shit is crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any topics, bro?
No, I was just about to come to you from the
You about to come to me with the topics?
because I didn't even look at the phone. My phone,
Man,
I'm being a
let me check
professional.
mine before I go live.
Nigga, is you being a professional? Like, yeah, I'm being a professional. He did as a young boy picture parent. Stop that shit!
But what you think of like toxic?
Okay, that's good, because that's exactly, but we're going to go by that, because
Toxic relationships.
that's one of the first things that popped up in mind. Are you a positive or a toxic person in a relationship? But what was that
All right, so let's formulate the question.
one?
So we're asking, are you a toxic person in a relationship?
Yeah, or are you more so positive? I mean, if you're
Some people
toxic,
like
you kind of more so that you're
toxicity.
toxic. Like, you know that you just fuck shit up and come back home and hope that shit is cool. Like, you know what I mean? You hope that you shit it on the floor by accident and come back and get treated. Like, some motherfuckers just know they toxic, like, and they just hope that their partner accepts their toxicity. Yeah, so you said that very nice. You know I was going. You know I was going with that. You know what I mean? But some might like that, so you make this.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with being. I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with being toxic.
Shouldn't nothing be wrong with being toxic.
Ain't nothing wrong with being
toxic. Because if it's you, it's you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody got a little crazy.
Yeah.
I think everybody got a little level of toxicity with them. So it's just.
So you gotta find that level.
It's levels of it. Yeah, you know, is it minimal? Is it weird? Is it like Future, like the rapper Future level? Like he's like the spokesperson for toxicity. So like, are you the Future level? You a little bit lower than him?
Yeah. Some people don't even know that they toxic though.
That's the worst.
Some the ones that don't know are definitely the worst. They definitely the worst. Like the ones that's fuck shit up though. Know that they fuck shit up and they look at you like you fuck shit up.
You toxic.
Go somewhere.
Yeah,
right. You got right. Just right.
You need a disclaimer.
Right.
You gotta find someone who's willing to deal with that shit. Yeah, vice versa.
As the wife, you're gonna deal with that shit. You gonna get a whole headache.
I don't know.
You gonna end up killing that motherfucker. Like, I mean, it gets too toxic. It's turning to murder.
I think two toxic people can make it work.
Yeah, both toxic, and then y'all love each other. None of y'all making it out alive.
Y'all gonna kill each other.
One of y'all got killed. Gonna end up, you know what I mean, hurting the other one for being that toxic and going through the shit y'all going through. I love you, motherfucker. Ah!
I'm like, bitch, you kill me, I'm locking you out the house. That's what my get upset. I was dying when he said that. Shit. But see, you like him crazy, so you like toxic girl? Or is there a difference between being crazy and being toxic? What makes it toxic? You know, toxic.
I don't know. Cause crazy can't. It's kind of hard to differentiate that because it's like kind of close to the same.
That's what I'm saying. Crazy and toxicity. Like I got toxicity with me.
But is it at a high level?
And I think it comes from.
Is it at a high level though? Like, will you fuck or?
I think.
All right, are you this toxic to where you go into a situation and know you about to fuck it up?
I've gotten better over my years. I'm now at the
That mean
point.
that nigga used to get into a situation.
I used to
like,
I
fuck
used
these joint all the way up.
I used to just not give a fuck. That was the problem. And now I know what I can do to a situation. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's having self control now. I've gained that. So it's like, if I push that envelope, I know I can fuck this shit up. And now I can kind of recognize if I fuck with her, she can fuck this shit up. Like, you know what I mean?
But what if you like it?
I mean, I think it's a good bad.
Because this is like, what if she do that? What if she do almost everything cool, but then that one toxic thing, you like, damn, this bitch stay seeming like a thot. Got some thot ways, but
she just for the streets.
I don't think she a thot, but she might be a thot. But I love her.
So what if that's just like her DNA? That's just in her. Have thought tendencies.
What if she a window thotter?
Explain.
She seem and look like a thot, but ain't really a thot. You know, you got them over friendly Jones. It just seem like a thot, but then when you get to talk to them, everything like, oh, you ain't really a thot. Okay, like you got some brain a bit.
Like a chick who's like a harmless flirt.
Exactly. Just because you know two niggas that she fucked before, that bitch probably a thot. That bitch a whole thot. And she friends with everybody. I bet you if he gave sentences or something, bro.
But I mean, hoes are allowed to change. Thots are allowed to change. You know, a lot of people had
They're allowed to, but I don't
whole phases back in the day. Like, I think if a chick have a whole phase after like 30, anyway, a whole phase is like a midlife crisis. Like, you're trying to get to
it's a life choice.
It's Stella getting a groove back.
Stella get a groove back.
It's like Stella getting a groove back at that point.
Thought, yeah, a plot back. That ain't about shit.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Or she do it. And try to say she still got her thought ways attacked. Like,
she seems she still got it.
But those ones are dangerous though.
That's that.
Then they got money now.
They still gonna scream my name.
They living their life a little right now, so it's like, I'm just turn these niggas
and it ain't nothing like an established thought. Like she's well off in life and she just knows what she wants. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. Is it really a thought if she knows that she wants to be one?
Yeah. He's just a proud thought, nigga.
I'm just like,
you get a badge for that.
Is it a good badge? Like,
sometimes. That's what you're looking for. If you go into the shop looking for a thought and you see her at the top of the shelf, that's a good thing.
That's top notch. See a trophy.
But if you go there looking for a wife, you in the wrong store, man. You don't want to touch that top shelf because that's the top thought right there. You don't want that. Super duper top for you. So,
have you ever had a top notch thought?
Top notch thought?
Because what's the difference between a top notch thought and a chick who just like real freaky or something? Like,
freaky with one person or everybody else?
She just do freaky stuff.
With just one person?
Alright, so what if you do freaky stuff with one person, but it's just for a duration of time? So basically, you get super freaky with your homie for 3 months.
Okay.
And now it's a new 3 months, and she with someone else. Now she getting freaky with. Because it being a thought or a whole base of having multiple people in a time frame.
I mean, because you said
of the same time frame.
3 months ain't that bad.
Not free. I'm just giving you for conversation, but
yeah, 3 months ain't bad then. Like, so I wouldn't call it a thought. 3 months.
Okay, but if it's like 3 guys at the same week.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just not the same time.
You thought implied that. But if you get freaky and you with your man, 3 months or whatever, and you get to a new relationship and you get freaky, you just like to get freaky with your partner. You want to see how far they going. That's your
But what if she just stay in a lot of relationships?
Then yeah, she just thought about. She just thought about. I mean, like I said, the time matters.
She just a rental.
She's squeezing all those in. I don't even know if you can consider those relationships.
That's not even a hotspot. She ain't even got the router set up yet.
Yeah, like, hotspot is definitely working, brother. Her hotspot, especially if we saying she a little bit established. Oh shit, her hotbox is fucking on like a motherfucker. Niggas in and out. She don't give a fuck. Fucked it up. She don't give a fuck. So she a top notch hot spot. But then even that's toxic though. She was a thought before, but then all of a sudden come back and she trying to be right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of toxic though. You took her some thought ways, and then you're not gonna give me all of the freaky shit I want because now you're trying to hold back to the thought that you don't want me to know all the thought shit that you used to do.
So that I gotta get
now I gotta
punished.
Suffer. Now I gotta suffer.
I gotta get punished because you want to get your life right.
Exactly. Like no, I ain't.
And I knew back in the day you was
going left to right like a typewriter. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, and
you ain't doing that.
You was known for the neck.
And I'm up here kissing my John, giving a little slow John,
little
orange Johns. Then come back
up.
Like you did
monster.
Like, bitch, you ain't even do nothing.
You don't want to be through, baby.
So as soon as it did, they fuck up. Because then one day they get drunk. And they show out. You like,
what was this at? She used to be a hoe.
Nah, bitch, if you would have showed all your hope. If you would have showed.
Got cats walking through my live. That's like bad luck or some shit, right?
If you. I mean, forgot what I was going to say. She was a thought back there, thought there. I said that part.
Mm-hmm.
She toxic.
Toxic, guys.
Because if she'll give you the freak shit. Yeah. If she'll give you the freak shit for the door and give it to you when she drunk, then you already know set is up. That's why you just got to give it to your bed at the door. Let them know what's up. Like, if you was a thought back then, let them know, look, I used to be a thought. I'm not a thought no more, but I still know all the thought tricks. You cool. And depending on how much your thought tricks work, you can do it.
I mean, do you have tricks you bring out?
Yeah.
So that make you a fat bro?
I would have a hot spot right there. Yeah, man. It did. It would be a thought. Like we said, we got to grab a bunch of bitches into what y'all be a section. I mean, I spread about a little bit.
Are you selective with your thought ways?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm definitely. But then I wouldn't call it thought ways though. It'd just be a hot spot for right now until I'm ready to turn the Wi-Fi on.
So you just trying to decide where you want to put your cord in.
But right now the hot spot is on. If anybody connecting, I vibe with me and Joe connected, and we connected. But for the Wi-Fi got to be switched on. That's all. But right now it's just not on.
The Wi-Fi.
But the hot spot is definitely working. Mm-hmm.
Everybody went to Wi-Fi. They want that strong connection.
Mm-hmm. Everybody want that. They want that strong connection. I don't think everybody want it. I think a lot of people want it. I think a lot of people say they want it.
Mm-hmm. But don't know how to take it, like handle it.
Yeah, like as soon as they get it, you know what I mean. It's just they thought it was.
They're just amazed with the connection.
Yeah, like they thought the connection was good until you got restrictions on it.
I think some of the best relationships are like that. The ones you don't expect to be great, or you kind of went with the flow, and you slowly but surely you thought it was a hot spot, but slowly but surely you ended up getting close, hanging out more.
Yeah.
You start hooking up your router.
Yeah, that's when
you start. Yeah.
How connected?
Yeah. I think those are good situations, and I think you get the best out of stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think some of my better relationships was a situation I didn't expect to happen. I didn't go in thinking we were going to be that.
So most of each one was unsuspected.
Yeah, my better ones, yeah. I was looking to have fun.
Alright, so how many did you expect? Because I usually don't really go into it expected. I'm usually just going, think I'm a fuck, and then once I fuck, they get serious after the fuckage, depending on how much the fuckage was. And everyone's like, oh shit. But I usually don't go in there for, some Johns go in there for the relationship.
I kind of like 2. Two that I kind of expected, and then I think maybe two that I didn't expect.
Right.
And it kind of happened like that with the flow. I don't know, because most of the ones I expected was the ones I was really putting like time in with.
Right.
Yeah, I guess building it, and it was like, yeah, all right, I guess we could try this thing. Yeah. And then
when does the toxic overflow come? You think?
when you get comfortable, in that relationship, and you start to develop some regularity and routine type of things. I think a lot of things with having a routine, you sometimes it makes it easier to develop boredom. You start to get tired of the same things.
I don't know. Depending on what that routine is.
I mean, I'm not talking like sex. I'm talking about like going out, doing certain things. Cause like if y'all was going out to the same restaurant every Friday.
Oh yeah, that's type of stuff. Yeah,
then it's like, all right, I'm tired of going to the damn restaurant. I ate everything on the menu. Let's try something new. Or it's like, well, why we always do this on this day? Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the best thing is supposed to spice it up.
Some routines are good though. I will let y'all know what the routines are, so y'all won't fuck up.
Here we go.
Well, just go for the bed or the female side. Well, I'm just gonna put it up there.
Okay.
Head and breakfast in the morning, when able to.
Okay. Yeah.
Talking about off days.
Yeah, you have to put that disclaimer on it.
Talking about exactly.
When able to.
Talking about off days. If your man enjoys a drink,
but
and you know what I mean, and to come home to unwind.
So is it more so
give him that time to unwind?
Is it more so the nightcap or the morning?
Routines?
Yeah, more. Yeah.
It's both.
You
could do both.
Or one or the other. You can give him that once or twice a week.
Yeah, you can do both. You got to fit up in your routine, so you're a boarding person.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but then does that become too routine? Oh, yikes! But that joke was nice. We watching basketball. Sorry, but even with those type of routines, like does it become too routine? I mean, I don't know too many guys who get tired of breakfast. Right. I could eat eggs and bacon and all that all day, every day.
It's hard to
you know what I mean?
It's hard to get tired of head and breakfast every other morning.
That's if you clean you up.
Every other morning. It's hard to get that used to that.
That takes dedication.
Right.
To be able to give head every morning or frequently in a week to the point he finishes up. Or is it like it could be like a salute to your skill. You know what I mean? Her thought skill. That goes back to being the thought, having the thought ways. And
all I know is some routines work.
I mean,
if you wake up getting head every morning, almost every morning.
So what? How does that go in the reverse as a guy giving head? Like, could you think you can give head and make breakfast every morning?
Not every morning.
Not every. Okay,
but every other morning.
A frequency in a week.
Yeah. 2-3 times a week. Yeah. Maybe 4 if I'm feeling good.
Eat her boxing and then make breakfast. Go downstairs and make breakfast. Slippers and drawers.
I ain't gonna lie. If she wifey, that's what she get.
Okay.
So, man.
So she gotta be Wi-Fi.
As long as she,
Wi-Fi leads to wifey.
So, Wi-Fi leads to wifey.
I mean.
And if she able to do the same to me, you gotta be able to do the same though, in some form or fashion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Gotta do something.
What if she can't give head, but she at least give you the box? You know what I mean?
She can throw it at you, right?
Yeah, give you the wake up call.
That's cool.
That takes skill too to wake up, to have the energy to do that too.
That's cool.
To throw it back.
Yeah, man. That's cool. Yeah, man. Do little shit to let them know. And sometimes routine's good if you end up getting into a situation.
I mean, everybody gets tired. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might have to wake up to the lazy box.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing wrong with that.
But that's why I say it ain't gotta be everyday routine.
Yeah.
It can be every other day. It can be.
Have you ever been in a relationship when you basically did it every day or every morning or?
Like fuck every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I'm not counting like period times. If you unless you run red lights, that's up to you. But when the time she's free of that,
Yeah.
and you did it like 7 days,
Yeah,
out the week,
yeah,
7 times at least out the week.
Yeah, and not too many Johns are built like that, but yeah, I think I probably had 2 that was kind of built, that's pretty built like that.
How was the rest of the relationship though? Was it someone you talked to? Like, was your relationship basically built around sex?
Nah,
That's what's up.
just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like we just enjoyed, you know what I mean, having sex with each other. That was something about it. So it wasn't like that was the only thing. Like, oh, sex is the only thing that bonds us.
That's why we together.
If we was, we'd probably still be fucking today.
But at that point, you both just like sex
Mm-hmm.
with each other. I mean, is that a key in a relationship that you want to like sex with your partner?
Hell yeah.
How big is it? Is that one of the biggest?
I think it's probably it's big for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's big for me. I mean, it gotta be. I like having fun, so if we ain't having fun, that shit boring. I gotta go. Yeah. And it's a lot of
See,
Jones.
I think
Some Jones out there
if
is
it
definitely
was
boring as shit.
if it was boring, you wouldn't stay around.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And why you be like, I'm out. I ain't doing this shit.
But see, dude, why can't it be like some females who stay with a guy because he's a good guy, but his sex is whack?
And it's the same with us. You gonna stay with a good girl if she a sex ass? She might be one of those thoughts that's holding it back.
And when she the thought that's holding it back, when she bring it out?
I mean, she just brought that joint out for you.
Nah, you gotta give it some previews.
Hey, look, man. I think it's the same way.
I don't think
it's the same way.
It's a guy.
Because you gonna go to somebody, especially for a guy, niggas go to another bitch just for nothing. For a hairstyle. My hair was dripping, so good. My hair was. That tools was done. Yours never done.
But see, I don't think guys are more frequent to stay with a chick if her sex ain't right.
Hold on a second.
I said I don't think guys are as frequent to stay with a chick if her sex ain't right. I think women will
they will try,
hold on or wait it out or
they'll
find some reason to stay.
They'll definitely get married to a nigga who sex is trash, but they'll definitely be cheating.
I don't think. Well, I don't. Trash is so extreme. Maybe just not.
It's not good.
She don't get off every time. You know what I mean?
That's trash.
No, but not every time, but not at all. It's 2 different things. So he quick pumping. You know what I mean? Shoot the shot. He laid up.
That's trash. That's trash.
He got the game before you put the
He don't love you.
Sure,
he don't love you.
He don't last long. He don't love you. He don't let right. He don't love you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If he don't get, if that's your wifey, bro, and you ain't getting your wifey off right, it's a problem there.
Now, if that's the case, do you hope she tells you this?
You got to, and get them right.
How do you take that? With like, is it based off her presentation of it?
What you want me to do?
Because she's like, I love you, but your sex whack. Like how did she take it?
She can't say it like that.
That's what I'm saying. So is it the presentation? Like, how does it like? I'm just not adequately satisfied.
She's gotta tell you what you want, and you gotta do it.
What is she like? I want more dick, but you ain't got no dick. How you make up for that?
I'm like, all right, bitch, now you trying to be funny.
Like, give me all I got, baby.
Alright, bitch.
I can't give you no more.
Now you trying to be funny, bitch.
So what happens in those cases where she tells you and like, do you consciously make that effort to try to fix it? Do you say, oh,
it depends if you care or not. I think if you care, you're gonna try to fix. You're gonna be like, all right, let me.
But what are you like? I ain't never seen this a problem before. I've been fucking like this for years. I've been doing this. I've been doing that.
Oh, you talking about shit for more?
That or to change what you do. Like,
changing what you do is nothing.
Change your strokes.
If she asks you for more, go somewhere else, brother. Just go somewhere.
If you like, yo, I've been stroking like this since the 90s. Like,
just go somewhere
I never had a complaint before.
Just leave. You know what I mean? You never had
They used to call me Stroking Saint.
And if you never had a complaint before, you either lost your touch, been out the game,
What?
probably rusty for a little bit. Like your stroke is off, or if your patterns is off, or the way you actually used to do your things off. Then, you know what I mean, if you've been out the game for a minute, or you just, you know what I mean, you
Some
just
chicks are
getting
different.
tired, man.
Some chicks like to get, assaulted and beat up and want you to beat it up fast and do all this. And then you got chicks that want you to make love to them and slow stroke and play slow music and all that good stuff. So,
I mean, but then that's when you got to test, like a nigga know how to test the water.
what you got to, I mean, but some people don't know how to do it. Like, if you've been doing what
Then
you've been
your
doing
shit is
since the
trash.
90s, and you a beat 'em up guy since the 90s,
It should
and you
been
meet this one girl that want to
Your
take
shit been
a time
trash
and
since the
slow.
90s.
Man. So if you can't switch it up,
You trying to slow down the rabbit pump?
Yeah, shit like slow down.
They used to go like that. That's like he's stuttering and saying he's like
Little flutters. Like how does that work?
you can't control it.
Yo, B, she looking like, come on.
The fuck?
So you play drumline.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Since you gonna say you shit trash, then you gotta stop. So you gotta stop. So you should be able to adapt. By certain needs, you should be able to adapt. It shouldn't be no more just going in there jabbing, and no more just whatever you do when you doing what you do. No more of that. You know what I mean? I know there's some niggas that probably make love to John. I know some niggas that probably go crazy and John Rabbit, John and them. So if you ain't learning no new techniques as time went on and you still doing those same things, honestly, you know what I mean?
Do you ever get a fear if a chick tell you like it's sexy, she look at you like, I want you to make love to me? What happens? Like, what goes through your mind?
Bitch, I'm in that mind frame.
What goes through your mind? Like, huh? Wait. I was just trying to hit and quit. Like, I wasn't looking to.
Yeah, like you gotta kind of tell a nigga beforehand, some shit like that. See if he in the mood.
That, or I think she got to tell you like when you're drunk. Like, we under the influence, you might just like make love to her. Like, I got you.
When you drunk, you got anything.
And you like that. Just for you.
Yo, when you drunk, you probably look dumb as hell.
Love your hair.
Love that. Don't love that.
That was just for you.
Watch what I do next.
It's like a magician is from the next trick.
Watch what I do next. Watch this shit.
From the next trick, I need an assistant.
Put your leg right there.
See how I did that?
See how I did that? Disappeared.
Did you come?
What?
Did you just blow her hair? You blowing on the pussy? See how I warmed it up?
See how I warmed that up? You know what I call that? The microwave. I call that the mini-me microwave. We just press it for a minute. Bing. And it's done. The fuck? This nigga is trash.
So wait, do you think in situations like that, your dialogue changes, like how you talk? Cause okay, I look at it like this. All right, let's throw a scenario. Say you go out with your homies, whatever, like that, and you try to flirt with the ladies that's in the building. You start off, kind of gentleman and nice, and then you have some more drinks. You might even sneak out and smoke, come back in the club. Does your dialogue start to change the more and more you indulge, and that's it. Because you get slurred speech sometimes, and
yeah, that's when you go fuck.
but then you start talking.
You don't want to get to the
like,
slurs.
or you start finessing and talking sexy to them.
I don't mind getting to my on point.
Like, yeah, man, you gonna give me your number.
Cause sometimes you might be sober, you may talking your regular shit. But once you get your drinking, you get your smoking, whatever you need to get your boost you up a little bit, get your energy right. You start getting slick with it, like your shit start getting, man. You start knowing which way you want to go with it, where you want to go, like.
But even that, I feel like your dialogue can change, like the
dialogue always change, yeah. That looks, you always can get the
You
tell.
like that, huh?
Yeah,
Little jokey joke, huh? Yes. Like I just feel like it always go with like a pip.
I ain't doing that, nigga.
But it's just no. But like I think even your laugh can get slowed down.
I like your chain, yeah.
See that outfit.
Yeah. Gotta see motherfuckers get drunk and just start saying some goofy shit, yeah. She got lashes on.
Some like 3 inches.
Nice.
You gonna lick with them lashes like
it's looking nice.
Let me see.
They soft. My fault. I didn't mean to fuck it up.
You got the good lashes.
That's when you fucked up. I mean to fuck it up. So what we doing though?
You fucking.
That's when you too fucked up. But when you on point, you still get, you know what I mean? And bust his ass. Point. That's when you can do your thing.
You ain't never been around a real nigga. You so tip.
You say that you not a real nigga. I've been around a real nigga before.
That's me, baby.
That's me.
Real nigga in the
flesh in front of you.
Just open your eyes. Just look over your shoulder, Philip.
You see me? Then we should be cool. Then we should be good. If you can see me. But that's how I should be.
You ever had shit talk to you and she drunk? Like I'm talking about back. I'm back to that club study. You might talk to her, earlier, and it was a different conversation. But when they got down to later on,
female drunk and you not. That's the worst. I'm just gonna get that off the top.
A drunk female is the worst.
If she drunk and you not.
Oh yeah.
Because they're so fucking extra. Like everything is over the top, like, and then especially if you got a crazy joint, she get mad like that. Then they go from then you say some shit like motherfucker, and then it's like you ain't gonna turn her off.
No, I don't like the
She
females.
gonna say some shit that
you always be ready to fight, and when they drunk, they're at their most irritable to fight.
Yeah.
Then I fuck you up. Whoa,
in this motherfucker. Hold on, bitch. Calm down.
Hold on.
What the fuck you drink?
Kinda like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kinda like that. Oh, you was gonna fuck me up?
Fuck me. Right at the time you acting fuck me, gonna fuck you up. You gonna do shit, bitch. Fuck out of here.
You give it head.
Oh, I'm a bitch now.
She gonna get aggressive.
Oh, I'm a bitch now. She gonna say that until she get to you. She be in that room. Oh, I'm a bitch now. Oh, I'm a bitch now, huh? Oh, I'm a bitch. Oh, that's what I am.
Yeah.
Then she gets to you. Then she'll stand up this shit. Well, who was the motherfucker that was like? Oh shit. It's like about time she like guys with you. Oh, I'm a bitch. Well, who's the bitch that was in there?
Or she's switching to you. Well, you the dead motherfucker. What
you the bitch that did this, that, and the third.
You start
contemplating. So you think she remember this shit like?
And you contemplate your decision like, damn, why ain't you fuck with this bitch?
Toss this bitch around across the room. Like, fuck you, man. I gotta go. Try to go, she all on your back, can't go.
And I feel like in certain situations, it's always in those moments where you get reminded of like why you still fuck with them. So like y'all in that situation, kind of arguing, but then she walked by, you see that ass, like damn, hey, that's why I still fuck with shorty, yeah.
It's hard, yeah. It's hard.
It could be the same.
It's hard. It's hard to argue.
And you take off your shirt and you all cut up. And she's like,
it's hard to argue with your bitch if she looking good though. Like if y'all just went out or something and y'all if she's looking good, it's kind of hard to argue at that point.
No, because like y'all could be arguing. But no, you could be in trouble and she just walk by. You get reminded why you still rocking with her.
That too.
Like, yeah, that ass. Like,
but sometimes it depends on the argument, nigga. Just the argument.
What?
The ass ain't gonna save every argument. Especially if she's drunk. She come and biting your head off.
Yeah, John.
You gonna think about it, but you ain't gonna be
potent.
You ain't gonna be I just think it's better when they look right, because then you can't really talk your shit though. You can't. You gotta kind of just look at them. Fuck this bitch. I'm about to fuck her. I ain't even worried about this damn argument. I mean, if she get done yelling whatever the hell she yelling about,
That's when you tune her out, though.
and we doing after this.
That's when you start complaining what you about to do.
Yes or no?
What?
Because you tune her out. But they got a way of shooting through that the protection and hitting you with something. They be like, huh? Fuck you just said? You be good. You be doing whatever you doing, whether it's playing the game, watching TV on your phone, whatever. You been, yeah. And she say something like, this bitch said something off the wall and shit. I got it. It's fine. Yo, what the fuck you talking about? Then there you go. Got an argument on your hands, which she wanted from the beginning.
You think chicks start arguments to try to gain leverage in a relationship?
I would say that for the ones that continue to try to have an argument. It's a lot of times that I've gotten to an argument with a female and I'll be like, alright, this is like so.
I mean, some stuff be like open shut.
Yeah.
Apologize or
move
forward.
Most niggas say, alright, it's over. Like, alright. But then it be the jump. Yeah, I was here and shit.
Past it, yeah.
And then the joint just keep running out of mouth, keep talking. You just be like, alright, like, and like I said, they say that one thing or they say something, they be like, alright, yo. Now it's an argument. Shit happens. So I believe sometimes some females do just want to argue.
Especially
I've had my share.
Especially if you hit them with the, like, no, yeah, you right. And, and you trying to just diffuse it.
You buying up gracefully. Yeah, you right. All right, cool.
And you like, I'm not. I don't want to do the back and forth today.
Yeah, like, all right, you got it. All right, cool. And another thing, it shouldn't be nothing else. Like, it should be done. Like, we already had the conversation. We should be done here. Shit should be over. So if you one of them Jones, fellas, run. Run. And she'll be the type to bait you into an argument, bait you into hitting her on some nut shit. Real shit, bait you into hitting her on some nut shit, trying to get you to stay for the argument if you're trying to leave or something. And actually the type that probably get you knocked off. I ain't even gonna lie. They tell you to get you knocked off. They're doing too fucking much. You're trying to fuck your life up. You gotta run. That's toxic.
That's toxicity.
At that point. You know what I mean? That's too toxic for you. Niggas get out of that situation. Same with the female. Niggas doing too much of that. Get the fuck out of there. Keep it moving. Because those ones can't live without you. They gonna kill you for anything, you know. Just like you want to sit here and listen to this argument, you want to sit here and fight, you want to sit here and die. And hey, you want fatal attraction and shit. Nah, nigga, run. Get out of there ASAP. Tyler Perry saw first.
In this movie?
Yeah.
I can't take him seriously. Ain't nothing that's not, comedic. With
Would you fuck Angelina Jolie?
Jolie? Probably. I would probably do it for her celebrity. Because of her celebrity, excuse me. Because I don't really think she's that attractive. She's okay, she's not.
I find her attractive in a weird way.
And that's probably what it is, but
you know what I mean? But I feel like she got some hidden tricks.
Why? I feel like she because she played Tomb Raider, nigga. That's why you think she got hidden tricks.
The way she stood with them guns on the right. She can do some things.
Yeah.
And all the action Jones, assault and all that other Jones.
Did she marry? She married the boy, right? Brad Pitt or something like his name was.
Did she?
I don't know.
I still fuck. I don't care.
That's out of my knowledge.
I fuck. I say that.
Anybody just jumped on my line? We technically was talking about toxicity. Yeah, but just now. But we was talking about toxicity in relationships, friendships, and basically you asked, are you toxic or what was it? What was the actual question?
Are you more
of a
type? Are you more like the positive person that comes to a relationship looking for the the best things, the best outlook of it, Or you going into that joint toxic as a motherfucker saying, I know I'm about to fuck this up, but I'm gonna have fun doing it.
Y'all listen to gay music? What are you talking about? I don't know. But yeah, right. I don't know what's going on with that one. But no, we watching basketball for real.
I don't know what the fuck it is, whoever that was on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Me personally, I'll probably say I'll go on with positive outlook, especially because like I don't jump into like relationships frequently or easily. It usually takes time to develop to that point, to the thought of wanting to be with someone.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, I don't be want to waste people's time. I don't want to be wasting my time. So to put a relationship title on something, I honestly have a thought that this can go forward. If I know it can't, or I'm not looking for it to go, right? I'm not I'm not looking for it to go forward. Then my attitude towards it is going to be much
Toxic.
different. Yeah, it might be toxic
And
at
then
that
if she
point.
gets you to stay, you know it's gonna be toxic as hell.
And if I stay knowing that I don't want to be,
trying to hold you and shit, trying to hold you into the, nah, I'm really gonna fuck your life.
toxic
I'm really gonna do
bitch.
some dumb shit. I'm really gonna do some nut shit.